Hello, everyone. Sorry, it is I, Kang the Conqueror. And now I want to talk to you about not taking things so personally. And frankly, I would know. I'm a lot of persons. Yeah. You look like Mr. Glass! Yeah, I agree. I look like Mr. Glass. Let's just talk, man. So, if you guys know me, and you might, I am a person who takes almost everything personally, and I kind of hate it about myself. I cannot stand that when someone doesn't include me in something or someone doesn't invite me somewhere, I immediately think they hate me or there's something about me that they don't want to be around. Maybe at times for me, because I have a lot of friends that happen to not be black, I've often said, well, maybe they just don't want the black guy around. And not that I do anything different or weird, other than black things. So, guys, but outside of that, I devised a couple of questions to ask myself whenever I feel like I'm being left out or I'm not included, or maybe it's something that I'm taking really hard and personal and I don't need to. So watch and see if you relate. So question number 1, do people have a reason not to like me? If they don't have a reason not to like you, there's probably a good reason you didn't get invited, you weren't included, you don't know. There might not be enough seats in the auditorium or whatever it might be. But the thing is, it's not personal. It's not about you, it's about the situation. Number 2, do they have a reason to exclude you? There's a thing called reservations at restaurants, right? And you make them, and they only have so many seats at those restaurants. Sometimes your friends might want to go out to dinner with you and a few other people, or maybe the food choice is something that one of the other friends likes a little bit more. They're not excluding you unless they have a reason to. You have to ask yourself, what did you do with them most recently? What did you do to any of them most recently? Is there any beef? If there's beef, that might be a reason you didn't get invited because they don't want to keep the drama up. So they're like, yo, you know what? We got to pick one person. Let's just pick that one and not you. And it's not personal. It's just people trying to create the best situation for everyone involved. Next, ask yourself this. Are you reaching out yourself to people? This is a big one for me. I had a friend we was hanging out with each other, I don't know, about every single week, every single weekend. But she always made the plans. She always hit me up and go, yo, what you doing this weekend? I'm like, I don't know. She goes, let's do this. She did the same thing every single week, and I always was just there to take it. But then after a while, it disappeared and it went away. And I'm like, yo, what happened? I looked around, other people were being invited, and I'm not being included. I'm like, what is going on? Why am I not cool anymore? You used to hit me up every single week. And she told me directly. She goes, yo, I'll be real with you, son. I felt like you were taking advantage of my planning. You never reached out to me to hang out. You never reached out to me to make plans. And it was always one-sided. So I felt a way about it, so I stopped asking you. And that in itself was a revelation to me that I need to be proactive about my friendships. I need to be proactive about my relationships. If I want to see someone, I should reach out too. It can't just be one person. Again, I took it personally because I thought that they were my friend who made all the plans. But the reality is, everyone wants to be included in plans. Everyone wants to make plans together. And you have to be part of the solution, not just the party. Is there another side to the situation? Now, you might feel like, just possibly, that your friend's leaving you out and you don't know why. Oh, they hate me. Oh my God, they don't like me. They like me. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And it might matter a lot to you because of things you went through in your childhood or maybe in your adulthood or your teenhood or something, okay? It could be really anything. Doesn't matter the root of it, but what it does matter is how you choose to look at it. Because I'll say it again, y'all. If you're listening to the boy in the back, in the front, that's me. Hi. They might have another side to the situation that you don't understand. And the best way, and I'll say it again, you have to communicate. Ask them what's going on. Don't be accusatory or angry about it or hurt when you reach out to them. Just talk to them like regular people, okay? Why are you taking it personal? Like, why does it hurt? Why does it make you feel that way? It's because you were closer before and you're not as close anymore? Is it because you feel like something's missing from your life? Is there something you can do on your own without relying on that friend? If that is the case, you really need to explore and evaluate where you're coming from for the situation. Which brings you to the biggest piece, which Kang would absolutely understand. And you have to ask, why do you feel this way? Is it because you think the world is all about you? Is it because you think that everything revolves around you? Are you slightly egotistical? Because you might be. We all are to some degree. It's not a bad thing. But if you accept it and understand why you are feeling the way you're feeling and why it's affecting you, you might take it less personal. I will say that I dated a girl once who we often got into fights, and she ended our relationship, and she basically says because I took everything too personal. She says I really thought that everything revolved around me and it was always about me, but I didn't take the second or moment to think of how it could be about her and what she was going through. Maybe her wanting to be alone wasn't a reflection of her not liking me, it was a reflection of her just needing her own alone time and her being a person that recharges that way. I didn't think about that at all. I didn't. And I lost her to that jazz, man. And while I don't regret it, while I'm not sad about it because there were other things wrong with that relationship, because to be honest, I was flawed and I was wrong to think that things were all about me. You know, and I didn't give her benefit of the doubt. I didn't think about what she could be going through and what she could need. And that thing she could need might not be me. And once we understand that as people, it changes our worldview. So I'm saying that as someone who's actively living the life, the dream, and the machinations of a true conqueror. But the one thing I need to really have is an understanding of self. And an understanding that, quite frankly, it's not personal. It's situational. If you think this video can help somebody, send it their way. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Use teleport. Y'all know the drill. Hit that like button, watch another video, and I'll see you guys real soon. Yeah. Nerd motivation with another bad creation. Oh yeah. No one's gonna laugh at this. Someone told me that my humor is like old school YouTube and it's dated. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's so current, yo. I got the Riz.